Hello everyone, my name is Claude. Today in this short presentation, I'll be talking about some concept related to cost. So here is the list of 4 questions I'm going to base on this presentation. So the first question is about the concept of relevant cost in decision making. Another question is about the two types of costs that are significant in decision making. Uh, the third one is explaining or discussing how opportunity cost can be a deciding factor in choosing one investment over another. So the last one is about how the sunk cost can affect the future business decision and why they should be ignored. So without further ado, let me start by explaining the concept of the relevant cost. So when you say relevant cost, they called it also decision cost or the future-oriented cost. These are the costs that are impacted by decision making or decision of business. So, for example, if any business decide to produce a new product, the relevant cost should be like the cost of raw material they will use while producing that cost, or the cost of external workers they needed to produce that cost. So relevant costs they are very important in the decision making because they help the company to know the financial impact of that cost that will come in the future. That's why they call them future oriented costs. So the second question was about the two types of costs that are a very important decision making. So first one is incremental cost. You can ask yourself what is incremental cost. These are costs, additional costs that incurred when we choose one alternative over another. For example, if a company has an old material, for example, an old machine, and they want to replace it, so they can decide to add the cost to buy a new one. So that cost that incurred during foregoing one thing to obtain another, this is what we call incremental cost. They are very important because they help to know the financial impact that new thing will bring to the company. So another type is about actual cost. Yes, actual cost, as the name is saying, actual cost, these are costs that are very relevant to the cost. Means they are incurred when at the same time, for example, if I'm going to obtain a new product or services, I may sacrifice something. So actual costs are very important. For example, in accounting system, when you are recognizing the transaction happened, these actual costs can help you. For example, if I purchase a new machine, I forgone cash, for example, or I obtain a loan. So for the accountant to recognize that transaction, they need that actual cost. So these are the main two types that I can say. So on the further question, it was about opportunity cost. Yes, opportunity cost is very important in investment. So for example, if the company knows that they haven't enough money, they can decide to invest in one project and ignore forgone another one. So knowing opportunity cost can help business to decide where they will get enough or many profits rather than others. So opportunity cost can't be ignored. That is what I can say. So another, for example, I was asking to find an example of how opportunities can help. For example, let me say a simple example in academic life. For example, if I have two projects to deal with in my academic journal, for example, with researching, reporting, or anything, so I can start down and find where I can get main profit or where I can get high benefit. So I can decide to choose one rather than other. So opportunity cost is very crucial in any project or any business. So the last question was about how sunk costs affect future business decision. Actually, some costs, these are the costs that have already incurred or used in the past. So, since they have been used, they can be ignored in a future decision. For example, if I have paid advertisement cost or expenses in past 3 months, I can't base it on while preparing my future transaction or my future agenda. So that's why I can say the sunk costs can be ignored in decision making because they have been already used. So thank you so much for this wonderful attention to my video. I thank you.